Quantum Collective. Thank you guys very much for joining me today. Let's see, we'll go ahead and get started with your tarot read. I'm not feeling letters and numbers on this one. I'm feeling like I need to pass them up. And I am getting pulled to this oracle deck. So we're going to go ahead and get started for you guys. We'll see what message comes forward for you today. What message does the collective need to hear today? We got a couple that wanted to pop forward. Adjustments are required. Emotions are running high. That's interesting. So I wonder what somebody's going through. Might need to maybe rethink things, take a step back, look at things from a new perspective. Maybe take emotions out of it. Sometimes emotions cloud our judgment a smidge. What do we got here? Time for healing. Time to release negativity. Balance spirituality and practicality. So it might be time to relook at something in your life. I don't know if this is a relationship. I don't know if this is a career situation, a living situation, some kind of situation. But with emotions running high, sometimes it's really tough to see a truth. Sometimes you got to take a step back, take your heart out of it to see something for what it is and whether it's working for you or not. Time for healing. I'll tell you too, sometimes the answer we come to isn't the answer we want. And this might be where a time for healing sort of comes in. It might be a need to be able to grieve a loss that you're going to have to make, or a sacrifice that you're going to have to make to be able to do something that's going to work better for you. We'll see what else comes forward. I'm not sure what we're talking about here yet. Let's see, your hard work is paying off. Don't let your past hold you back. Look at the bigger picture. I keep getting a big vibe from that. You know, I believe, firm believer, everything happens for a reason. Even when we get ourselves into a situation that doesn't seem like it's taking us to where we need to go, it's still something we were supposed to do. There's something within that. There's a lesson within it that we're supposed to learn that will help us to build on the next step. I feel like that's what it is. It's not like somebody's got to completely give up what they're doing, but it's like accepting that maybe this particular path or the way you were taking this path is not the way that it's supposed to go. But that doesn't mean you got to give up on it altogether. It might just mean you got to sort of rethink things. Rethink things. The energy is gaining momentum. Show the world the real you. You're very close to achieving your goal. See, I keep feeling like you're on the right path in some way, shape, or form, but it's like some tweaking needs to be done. So I don't know if this is in a way of thinking or just a certain avenue that you're taking, and you need to just sort of work at it from a different angle. Hold your vision. There's a bigger picture here, and you are kind of within moving towards the bigger picture. Like I said, there's a bit of adjustment that needs to get done. Confidence is the key to your success. It's time to take action. So believe in the path that you're choosing. Believe in your end goal. Look at the bigger picture about where you want to be, and then take a look at the path that you're after. Is it working? Is there something about this path that you could do better? Something new that you could try that will give you sort of a new take on it, a new spin on it, that might help to bring some progress. Because I don't see giving up. Like, nothing in here says, stop what you're doing, it's not working, it's terrible, go try something else. I don't see any of that in the cards. What I do see is that there needs to be sort of looking at things from a different perspective and be open to new ideas and be open to maybe trying a new way of doing things, but still taking you towards your goal. So tarot, can you give me, I'm seeing the number 1, so I feel like we got to get one more. That was the one that popped forward. A personal issue reaches solution. I feel like this is sort of on the inside though. This is sort of something to do with emotions, perhaps self-confidence, conviction on your journey. Confidence, believe in your journey, believe in your bigger picture, believe in your end goal and where you're wanting to get to. Like I said, you just got to stay a little bit open-minded about your path is what I see in the cards. That there might be something a little bit different that you need to do to be able to help further you towards your goal. So I keep feeling like you're going in the right direction. It's just something different that has to get done. I need a tarot deck to clarify this read. What tarot deck? This is the tarot deck that's going to clarify your read. This is the one I get pulled to. So tarot, can you please give me some clarity on this message for the collective? Please give me some clarity on this message for the collective. Those ones wanted to pop out. And that one too. As I asked for that, I got the Hierophant. Guidance. Guidance. So you are about to get some guidance here. So let's see what comes forward. Chariot card. It is that forward positive progress. So don't stall out on your journey. Keep looking in a forward positive way. Queen of Wands. I keep feeling this like passion and ambition and drive. I don't know if your journey's been taking a while, or there's something about it, maybe the path that you're on, that things are shaking a little bit, or your passion is waning. I keep feeling in this, feeling excited about what you're doing. And I think by looking at, that's interesting, I think by looking at this bigger picture and maybe discovering a new way of trying to take this path is going to sort of reignite that fire and that confidence and that conviction in what it is you're trying to do. The Four of Cups, yeah, because I feel a little bit stuck. Not sure why this isn't working for me. Not sure why I'm not making the progress that I'm wanting to make. It's not that I feel like hopeless. It's just like, I think it's just like frustrating. And it's like, I just don't know what to do. And finding sort of this new avenue to take, it's like, ooh, that's something new to try. Let's see how this goes. And I feel like it sort of gets me excited again about whatever this path is. So this is the encouragement that you're getting. The Wheel of Fortune. I also feel like this is going to help your wheel to turn. King of Swords. And the Three of Cups. I do see collaboration here. Three of Cups, collaboration, camaraderie. Who is that King of Swords though? That's what I would like to know, who that King of Swords is. Tarot, please. Give me more clarity on that. Temperance. Okay, so the King of Swords. Swords is like the opposite of Cups, and Cups is all about emotions. So this is somebody who's not very emotional. This is somebody who's a lot more analytical in their thinking. I'm not entirely sure if Tarot is asking you for somebody else's advice. Somebody who is not emotionally attached to what you're doing. Somebody who can think about things a little bit more in that analytical way. Or if this is a call for you to sort of adopt that side of yourself, to look at things in a new light. Because I know emotions are kind of, they can cloud things up sometimes and make it hard to see a truth. But with that Three of Cups does tell me collaboration and temperance. I think somebody else is going to offer a bit of balance and maybe a new perspective in what you're doing. You're still going to have to come to the conclusion yourself and have the idea yourself of what to do, but I keep feeling like it doesn't hurt to talk about it with somebody. With somebody that you trust. The Ace of Swords. Finding that inner truth, discovering that inner truth. I feel like this is something you're going to discover for yourself. This is not necessarily an idea that somebody else is going to have. They might have a suggestion that leads you to this truth. But I keep feeling like you're the one. And it's going to feel like an aha moment. I think that's what Oprah calls it. Aha. You're just going to be like, oh, let's try this. Let's see if this works. The Eight of Cups. Time for a new journey. That's funny. Because we had this, don't let the past hold you back, was one of our oracle cards, which matches almost exactly with the Eight of Cups. So I don't know if you're feeling things from your past, like maybe you've tried other things and they haven't worked out in the past, and you're like, oh no, is this going to be like that again, where, you know, I try and can't make a go of it? No, you just got to think about it in a new way. You're on the path you're supposed to take. You're doing what you're supposed to do. There's just something a little bit different about it. So you're going to have to open your mind to look at it in a new way. Like I said, I keep feeling collaboration. And talking with others is going to help to bring forward an idea for you. Five of Cups. And don't focus on what's not working, okay? So I got to tell you that. Don't focus on what's not working. Focus on what is working. Focus on the positives. If you're focusing on what's not working, then you don't have space to see what does work or what may possibly work. So get those pieces out of your mind and start looking at, okay, what was effective for you? What was working for you? Write the bigger picture. And then being able to build on that. The Four of Wands. When I see you setting down a solid foundation, like you are on your way. I have this distinct impression that you are on your way. You are on the path you're meant to be on. You will find success in whatever this is. I feel like it's kind of like a matter of time before you get there. So Tarot's sort of encouraging you to look at it in a new light. The Sun card, the Ace of Cups. I'm going to grab a few more here. Ooh, those guys wanted to pop out. And these two. The Ace of Wands. But you got to kind of reignite your passion here. And I feel like this new idea or this new way of looking at things, or way of tweaking your path, is going to do this. Even though that Sun card, I feel that aha moment. You're headed to where you're supposed to be. King of Cups. You're going to have to, it's funny, the King of Cups, you can represent a few different things, but I feel you're going to have to do some creative thinking here too. Creative thinking about sort of tweaking your path, figuring out a new way. Ten of Pentacles. You know what's interesting? Because I have this King of Swords and I don't get a negative vibe off of this person. But then I have the King of Cups. I got him sitting next to the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords can be a little bit of sneaky energy here. And the Ten of Pentacles, I do feel like the Ten of Pentacles is your legacy. It is your wealth. So I would be cautious about, how do I say that? Because I don't want to make you suspicious of everybody around you. I hate doing that. But I would be cautious about certain people maybe trying to give you advice. Like I said, whoever this King of Swords is, this is somebody who's very analytical, and I feel trust within this. Like this is perhaps somebody who's given you good advice in the past. They don't get overly emotional about things. They tend to help you to see things in a new light. I would be cautious about somebody coming forward with a creative idea or trying to steal your creative idea. So whenever you come up with this aha moment, act on it. Don't go talking around about it. Just act on it. Do it for yourself. Because I feel like there's good collaboration, and I feel like there's somebody who might try and take advantage of that. And they might be competition, or see you as competition, or see you as threatening, and try and give you some poor advice, or try and steal whatever it is you're doing. So you do need to be cautious of that. King of Cups can sometimes be somebody who's a little bit more emotional. Sometimes it can be a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. He could be somebody who is emotionally manipulative at times. This could be somebody who would pretend to be a friend, but they're really not. I don't feel nothing negative off of that King of Swords. Like whatever he says to you, he's not giving you ideas or feeding you ideas. Like he's someone you're just talking to, and there's something that he says that helps you to come to this balance and aha moment. But I would be careful about sharing your aha moment with anybody. If I were you, I would just act on it. I would just act on it. Because someone else might be looking to take that recognition for themselves and pretend it's their idea. So I wouldn't tell nobody about it. I keep it to yourself and then just go ahead and do it. The Five of Pentacles. Because I think there is the potential of whoever this King of Cups is to try and swoop in and try and take this for themselves and leave you kind of like this Five of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. So just use caution. Use caution. Don't be afraid to think about your situation in a different way. Don't get emotional about it. Whoever this King of Swords is, somebody who's real analytical, maybe speak to them a little bit about what's going on, see what they have to say. I think somewhere in there, like I said, you're going to find your balance. You're going to find your aha moment. The Fool card, your shift in perspective. That's going to help you to lead to this change. But you got to pull emotions away from it. Six of Swords. Because moving from stormier times to calmer ones. This is going to be the turning point for you too. This aha moment, whatever this is, that helps you to sort of tweak your path and move in a different way. This is going to be the thing that you need to be able to make the progress to get to where you're supposed to go. It's just taking a little bit longer than you're expecting. Absolutely. Stay focused. Stay focused on your goal. Stay focused on the bigger picture. We have the Strength card. You're absolutely strong enough. You've made it this far on this journey. Why not follow it through until the end? Two of Cups. And I tell you too, like, whoever this King of Swords is, seems decent to me. I don't get any negative vibes off him. Yeah, the King of Cups. But take this journey on your own. No matter what anybody says, make the choices for yourself and take the journey on your own, because this Hangman tells me that this is your journey. And the only thing that can stop you from your journey is fears, doubts, insecurities. So don't rely on others to make choices about your path. They can bring forward ideas, or maybe you can find inspiration in what they say, but this at the end of the day is your path, and it's up to you to make the choices. It's up to you to choose to action different choices. I keep feeling like it's all about you. It's all about you. Don't hand the reins over to somebody else. Don't adopt somebody else's ideas. Don't take other people's opinion as 100% the truth, and that's the way that you should do it. It's good to listen to others and to build on those ideas yourself, or decide whether they have merit or worth. But at the end of the day, and I see it in the Three of Wands too, this is your journey. And it's time for the next step. It's time for the next chapter. And it's going to come from you. That next step, that next chapter, that turning of this Wheel of Fortune is going to come from you and the choices that you make. This is, again, Hermit, this is your journey to take. You're going to have to get a bit introspective here. Like I said, it doesn't hurt to talk to whoever this person is, this King of Swords. I think they just sort of jog you out of your way of thinking and have you looking at things in a new light. But this is still a truth you find within yourself, into how to tweak this journey, how to adjust this path, and finding a balance that's right for you. What is that? I see that's the turning point, and I see that's where the blessings start coming. That's where the abundance starts coming. Give me a few more here, Tarot. You got competition, though. You got competition. And that's what the warning was about that King of Cups. So be careful about your competition. Take the journey on your own. Make your own choices. There's the Seven of Pentacles. That's that abundant harvest. Don't worry. Don't worry. This abundant harvest is due to you. You will find it. It will come to you. You're on the path to it right now. It's just a little something different that you have to do to be able to get there. Like I said, Tarot still is not telling me what this path is. It's not telling me specifics. Ten of Cups. But it brings abundance. Abundance in the whole life. It's like 10 of Cups. It's like 10 of Pentacles. It's all of those wonderful things, that legacy, achievement, all of those beautiful things. And you are destined to find it, but this is a learning process for you along the way. There are obstacles that you were destined to encounter, to challenge you, to think outside the box, to think in a new way, to set your emotions aside, to dig deep. Like everything, every step that you've taken along the way has been a part of your journey, and it's been sent to you for a reason, to help you grow in a certain way. It all takes us to where we're supposed to go. The Ace of Pentacles, and this is a new opportunity to learn a new skill. You're being given this challenge as a gift to strengthen you for the future. I'm telling you, there's something within this situation, a skill that you need to learn that will make you successful in what you're doing. This is a critical part of your journey, so accept these things coming forward, set your emotions aside, and look at things in a more practical way and sort of outside the boxes. They'll take a bit of creative thinking. Page of Wands, good news on the way. I see that you will be able to navigate what this is, to come around this corner, to turn this Wheel of Fortune, and begin a new chapter of abundance. Yeah, death and rebirth, that transition. The transition is coming. So don't get stuck in your head. Don't get stuck in worry. Don't get stuck in fears. Don't get stuck in what other people are telling you you're supposed to do. This journey is all about you, and you can find the answers within yourself. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, good news, finances, whatever it is you're building on. Yeah, Three of Pentacles, starting to see the fruits of your labor. You're going to find the answer. You will find the answer. You just have to look within. It's one of your challenges, and overcoming it will serve you well in this journey that you're on, and it will be like that Four of Wands, that base solid foundation. It will add to that so that you can build your Ten of Cups and you can build your Ten of Pentacles. They're all skills and they're all tools that come to bear to help to bring you to the most successful side of yourself that you can find. Alrighty guys, have a great day.